Alright, let's see. Empty vehicle. Like this one. And all we need to go is there. Since nobody else is moving. Alright, you're the one for the mission, right?
You're one of them DedSec types been giving Albion a pain, right? People in the borough have noticed. That's why I rang you. Figured you'd be interested in giving them one more good swift kick in the bollocks.
Go on.
Them Albion twats have turned one of the city's landmarks into a fucking propaganda machine, and it ain't sitting well with the natives. The eye, well, it's a symbol of London, innit? A symbol for the people. Public, accessible, in the heart of London. But Albion have stamped their mark on the bloody thing. The only thing we see when we look at it now is a symbol of our oppression. Shows it plain to the world too. Bloody drain on the people's morale.
Yeah, disrupting Albion propaganda is a cinch. We're kind of getting used to it.
You have to knock out some electronic security first. And for that, you'll need a little summit from one of them barges on the river. Which means clearing the defences on the barge first, of course. But that's a doddle for the likes of you, right?
All right, I'll give it my best.
Okay. Alright, from here. Mine.
Well, this is exciting. The console on Spart is a control hub for prototype counter-terrorism drones. You can use one to destroy electronic security measures on the wheel.
Fucking hell, the combat drone is on me.
Can I actually... Oh god. Can I actually... My data... sorry. Tech even. There we go.
Lethal force against humans is permitted.
These are the only prototype CT drones I've seen, so have fun with these while they last. And I can't imagine how you will just let you fuck about with their most expensive toys, so be ready for some kind of response.
Noted.
Put on quite a show. Look at them sparks fly. That's as good as Guy Fawkes night, that is.
Destroy the remaining electronic security stations, and you'll be able to scrap this propaganda.
That's the last of them. You just need to complete a data transfer. Upload a more positive message for the people.
Well.
Drones deployed to arrest the suspect.
Fuck. But wait, we took out the other target. It would literally just be that board at this point.
Well, this is exciting. The console on this BART is a control hub for prototype counter-terrorism drones. You can use one to destroy electronic security measures on the wheel.
Ah, no. Okay, let's try this.
Scanning for potential threats.
These are the only prototype CT drones I've seen, so have fun with these while they last. And I can't imagine Albion will just let you fuck about with their most expensive toys, so be ready for some kind of response.
Look at them sparks fly. That's as good as Guy Fawkes night, that is.
Destroy the remaining electronic security stations, and you'll be able to scrap this propaganda.
Really?
That's the last of them. You just need to complete a data transfer. Upload a more positive message for the people.
Drones are on their way to the suspect.
Yes!
Now that's a beautiful sight. Think I'm getting teary-eyed over here, seeing the wheel the way it should be. I won't be the only one either.
Fuck yeah. Gives me shivers. That wheel sort of defines the city, mate. Wiping Albion colours from it is symbolic. This is our city.
You just said a mouthful, and I doubt the borough would have woke up without you giving us the kick up the arse we needed. Thanks, DedSec.
This is going to ignite the people's hopes in Lambeth, team. Albion's going to find it impossible to keep this borough under control. That's a feather in our cap.
Ah, that's good. Well, I can see a new mission and a change of heart. I want to get that new mission activated. Because for some reason I lost that mission every so often.
Wonder what ads they'll target me for coming here.
Oh wow. I wonder what this means though. Like I've already done like those missions, so let's do a mission here. There we go.
A guy I know told another guy that you're looking for DedSec.
Real talk. You're a DedSec?
Never said that, but I might have a way to reach him.
Okay. Me and my friend need help. For real. We got in with this activist. Her visions for our future London started positive, all about change and equality. But how she wants to execute them? Well, it involves actual executions, killings.
What do you mean?
It's madness. She's got my girl locked up somewhere. I need you to find her and stop whatever crazy thing this nutjob has planned.
Gotcha. I know DedSec can help. I'll let him know. Stay safe.
Ah, you didn't even tell them that you are part of that sec.
Got anything, Bagley?
Yes, it checks out. SMS history corroborates what they told us, and I've been able to trace the location of that last text message to its sender.
We need to dig into this.
Pushing the location now.
There we go, let's fast travel. So it's lower. Okay. Okay.
Dropping a turret.
Dropping frag grenade!
Learn when you're beaten. This causes a death.
Ow. Critically injured. What is his character's back again?
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
Shit! I knew this would happen. Come on, let's finish this.
Let's see. Okay, tech points, beautiful.
That's her. Get her out of here.
Shroud and rescue.
Right, get her out.
So much. I'm free.
Okay, good. Come on. Come on. Really? Yeah, you're safe.
Looks like you avoided them.
I owe you my life, truly.
Yeah, you owe me your life, for fuck's sake.
She's had those maniacs stuff a bomb in a vehicle. Fuck! No one was supposed to get hurt. Royal Courts of Justice, please stop her.
Will do.
We better hustle. The carts are always full of people. The bomb will kill all of them.
I'll go over there. There you go, that's my car. Totally didn't just steal this.
Remember, you're looking for a van stuffed with explosives that are probably as stale as a one-legged mule in an abusive relationship. So if you get into a firefight, try to steer around the bullets.
Yeah, man. That's the plan, Bugs.
I should probably mention that the bomb is armed and currently ticking down to detonation. So I would hurry up, unless you're curious about what it'd be like to become an oily pink mist.
Hello.
Hello. You're playing Legion, are you?
Yeah.
Yep. You like it?
A lot, actually.
Yeah. I've got a love-hate relationship with it. I like what it's trying to do. I really like the open world, like sandbox type of gameplay it has to offer with the different NPCs and
Don't worry
whatnot.
about me. I'm just
I
here
like
to do
that
a
they all
job.
have their own unique voice and personality. But I hate the fact that they all kind of look the same.
I have a flying gun here, a flying baton.
Yeah, no, I've had something like that as well.
This is the first time for me.
I've seen a walking, like a flying hat walking around and stuff like that.
So I'm looking for a bomb. Well, specifically a car that's stuffed with a bomb.
There's the vehicle, but it's surrounded by people though. Shit, this going to be messy.
I wasn't initially planning to like straight up buy Legion, but you know, I ended up with a bit of money to spare and not a lot to buy. So I was like, yeah, sure, might as well. Because it just so happened to be like to have been released like the day before. I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not? You know what? Let me just buy myself something completely new, so that I can kind of just, you know, dive into. And I've been having fun with it, kind of. Not again, I don't hate the game. It just I kind of got my hopes up when you get into the game. You go through the entire like intro where you watch basically DedSec die.
Yeah.
Get absolutely wiped the fuck out, and then they bring you to like this massive profile screen, and they hit you like, this is you. You're supposed to go and try to save DedSec, and then they give you like a list of characters to choose from. It's like, god damn it. You had the biggest opportunity to let me make my own character. God fucking damn it. I still wouldn't have cared if they had behaved just like the NPC did. Because it doesn't really matter anyway. Because all you've got is a list of NPCs that are all gonna look somewhat the same but sound different. If you could at least kind of pick and choose the type of personality and then what they look like, that would have been good right there. Then for the rest of the game, everyone else would just be like a normal NPC that you can generate. But at least like your main hero, or your main character, the one you actually start with, that one you could customize. I would have liked that. And it felt like they were trying to do something like that because they made it really personal. But then they gave you a list of other people that look nothing like what you want your character to look like.
Yep.
I ended up going with like a gay Indian guy because he didn't look gay, but then when he actually opened his mouth, he's like, "Hey, girl." I'm like, God fucking damn it, motherfucker.
Honestly, I personally love the game. I love like going around, like doing the whole hacking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it has amazing potential, yeah.
I'm getting 8 in pairs, and I'm getting fucking wrench soon enough.
Yeah.
Cause I've got the Ultimate Edition, baby. Woo!
Yeah, no, I definitely bought the normal version of the game, and I'm glad I did. If the DLCs come out and they're actually good, I'll probably get them. But yeah, not too fussed.
I'm going to defuse it before it blows up.
The one thing I really like is the city of London itself. The city looks fucking amazing. And obviously, it's not because it's you know it's just London itself, but it's recreated kind of not perfect, but believable enough to the real city in like a futuristic kind of way. Because a lot of the landmarks are exactly where you'd want them to be and look exactly like what they should look like. Hell, they even have the fucking ship in the game. The fucking Belfast is there. You can go and visit it.
Wow.
That right there is the reason I bought the game.
Wow.
I saw it in the trailer. I was like, oh my fucking god, I need this.
I just stopped a car bomb by just letting it drive left the entire time.
What a fool.
Well, if it keeps turning left, it's not going anywhere.
Well, no, but like I had to hack it in the same time. So I just made that car go left the entire time with hacking. Set it to download and like the disarming would happen. Destroy or disarm the explosive, neutralize someone. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to murder someone and I need to make sure that a bomb doesn't go off. And this is just one of the side missions that I'm doing currently.
And do you Do you switch your character often,
Yeah.
or are you like
I switch a
one
lot.
type of guy?
I switch between a couple.
Because I found like the perfect guy, and I've never really switched from anything else.
So I've got Bart Gordon, construction worker, post for sexy workers calendar.
Oh my god, you've got the 3 special ones as well. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, that is because I have the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, I figured.
But the thing is, I don't use them.
Alright.
So I have, I've got fucking Bart Coordinator, construction worker, and the other one that I actually use is, not this one. You look very much the same though. Where are you? Where the fuck is the one that I use? Ah, here. I don't know why his picture has changed, but sure. Adam Ellison, Bare Knuckle Fighter.
Right.
If you do like the Knuckle Fighter missions, like you just fight until they're down, you can actually recruit those as well.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, and this one has fast knockouts, a crowbar, and takes less melee damage. And he can stagger enemies.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I managed to get my hands on an Albion guard, which basically means, hey, here you go. You get an assault rifle, you get a baton, you get a disguise that's going to allow you to get into basically any zone. Yeah, but I've got like the more military-looking guys, like the ones that actually carry like a big-ass rifles.
Yeah,
and look more like.
Oh, by the way, I've got this guy as well.
Nice.
I just had.
I still need to get my hands on. I've seen them at the palace, but
yeah. So when I saw him, I was like, I need to get one of these as well.
Yeah.
Just get one from the Buckingham Palace on your side. Like that it sounds so weird. But I mainly play as a construction worker because of his drone.
Yeah. I don't really tend to use a lot of other people because I found that most of the other skills that other people have are things that you can pretty easily get during a mission. Whenever like you go to like a location and the location itself requires you to use a certain type of drone. Most of the time, pretty much every single time, there's going to be like a station for it somewhere where you can just get it.
Oh yeah, no, that is correct. I have here I've got a worker drone as well
I do really like the cargo drone is probably one of my favorites just because it's kind of overpowered. You can basically get anywhere really easily.
Until you get shot out of the air with it.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you combine this motherfucker with one of those uniforms, like they don't give a fuck. It would look suspicious as hell, and I think it might be a bug because it just makes no sense. If you're wearing a uniform and you're just flying around the military base, apparently that's completely fine.
So I just killed the guy by triggering an explosion next to him.
Yep.
And he literally wants to murder people with car bombs.
That's poetic. I never really use traps because I usually find that everyone on the map is basically light years away from any trap.
You can call them away with you for the right skills and such.
Yeah.
Well, skills.
I usually find it easier just to whip the assault rifle out and stain the pavement with them. Because I've definitely gone for a I don't give a fuck if I kill people or not playthrough.
Yeah, I use skin mesh and I use deep profiler a lot.
Yeah, the deep profiler is how I got my Albion guy because I was like, holy shit, I need one of those.
Yeah.
I also got the stun shotgun because fuck them.
Do you also know what the handy part is with the deep profiler?
Bro?
You don't have to do their stupid missions because those take long and are hard.
Yeah. That is true. To be honest, most of the time I'm playing the game, I'm kind of just walking around the city trying to find people to recruit, just, you know, interesting people. Something I've not gotten yet. Didn't even think about getting one of those Buckingham Palace cars. But now I need them. I need one of them anyway.
Well, yeah, like I mean, they're good. They look good, and it's like it's just fun to have one of those with you at the same time.
I mean, it's just fun to walk around with such a ridiculous fucking hat.
That as well. Oh, there we go.
The thing about the Buckingham Palace guard is probably like, yeah, you won't look suspicious at Buckingham Palace, but you'll probably look suspicious everywhere else.
Oh yeah, no, that is true.
Like you stand out a lot. Even out on the street, Albion guards that drove by are like, hey, wait a second.
Operative hurt. I'm trying to... Fucking hell. Oh, hello there. On what difficulty do you play, by the way?
I just went for the normal one.
I am on high difficulty.
Yeah, I figured you would.
And I have a secondary playthrough, which is on Iron Man mode even.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing Iron Man, but like, well, hold on a second. I haven't played the Watch Dogs game in fucking years, so I might as well just get used to it first.
In Permanent, once a character dies, the character is just dead, period.
Yeah, no, I kind of like the idea of that, actually.
Instead of just always being captured or just, well, into fucking...
I would kill for like an Iron Man playthrough that had more missions, but just like, there's a couple of them, where you use multiple characters. Like in one part of the missions you play as one of them, and in the second part you play as another, and they kind of, you know,
yeah, the
blend together.
The AR tool, for instance.
And I would have absolutely killed for like an XCOM type of addition to this, where you can recruit people, and you know what, you can pick them off the street and recruit them just like a regular soldier in XCOM, but then either also customize them the way you want to. So you can keep them RNG, or also go in the XCOM way, where you can kind of model them after your friends and so on. And that'd be cool as fuck.
True.
Because if you're going with this, you might as well allow us to take full advantage of it. Because most of the time when games don't allow you to customize a character, they're doing it under the reasoning of we allow you to experience the story as the character, but that's really not the case here. You're not experiencing anything as the character. You don't care about the character. You're not playing a character. You're playing a random NPC, and that's what it feels like.
Yep.
In the original Watch Dogs with Aiden Pierce, like you were invested in his story. You were playing Aiden Pierce, but now you're just playing some random dude or girl you really don't care about. So you might as well allow us to, customize them. So if you walk around with fucking Carter Williams, and you can switch out to Amy, that would make you more invested in their make-believe story.
Yep.
Like you've got your headcanon walking around here. So I'm really hoping that they either allow this later down the line, or at least allow us to personalize the initial guy, because I saw a lot of potential here that they can do a lot with, but they didn't. And in the original trailers and teasers and interviews, they kind of made it sound like they had this as an idea and we could expect this, but of course they didn't end up including it, which was kind of disappointing. And part of the reason as to why, at least with this game, I always wanted to wait for the reviews, but I was like, fuck, I just want to play something now, and nothing else is coming out, and this game already launched, so I think it might as well, right?
Yeah, and you also knew that I had it, and it's like somewhere in December they start with multiplayer.
Yeah, exactly. I know that in the 10th of November is when Valhalla will come out, I think. It's going to depend. Because I know I was going to save money obviously for Cyberpunk, but that got delayed again. A big portion of the fan base is kind of fed up with that and kind of pissed about it, but I don't really care. I know that if a game gets released, if a game gets released in a less than finished state, you're gonna end up like a Bethesda game. So if the developers think they want more time, fine, I'm all down for it. because you know what, I've got things to do now anyway. I can wait, and it's not like they set a delay for like half a year. That would have pissed me off. But it was like a couple of weeks. Yeah, sure, why not? And because it's like in the first or something week of December, that means that I can use the money I get from in the end of November just to buy it. So I don't have to save up now, which is nice. It's also my fucking literal birthday today, and I can expect some money from the family. So hey, that's good. I can probably snatch myself up Valhalla with that.
Hey,
which is nice.
I already have that one pre-ordered as well.
Yeah.
I just need one
Also,
more.
One thing that I kind of really don't like about this game, but this is kind of Ubisoft in general, but it's on full display in this game. It's where there's such a difference between the clothes that you can buy in game and the clothes that you can buy with real money. Those outfits look fucking amazing. That's the kind of shit I want my characters to wear. And then there's the kind of shit that the game allows you to your characters to wear, which look awful. They make GTA clothes look nice, and those don't necessarily always look nice. It's just like a whole bunch of sweaters in different colors, and that's about it. It differs per store, but finding these stores, by the way, is another fucking nightmare. Because you look on the map, you see your clothing store icon, you go over, and there's like 1,000,001 stores, 6 of which are the same in like 5 meter radius. You're like, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah.
You walk around all of them, you don't find any clothing store that you like, and you go to another random portion of the map, and suddenly there's 6 different stores. I'm like, wait, I haven't seen any of these before. But nowhere on the map can you kind of identify which store is where. And it's not like each area of this map looks distinct. It all kind of looks the same. If you're like in the top right corner of the map and then you go down to the bottom left, it's gonna look exactly the same. So it's kind of hard to identify where what is, which is a bit annoying.
I'm trying to actually find clothing shops now very quickly on the map.
Hey, I'm looking which on the map here. Maybe you have to be like within a certain proximity or something, because those shops are fucking all over the place. There are so many shops throughout the entire fucking city that I can't find a single one on the map. There's dozens of them. It's insane, actually.
I don't see any even close to me. Not.
Yeah.
You can actually check community photos when you press G on the Uplay.
Yeah, I like the photo system. I like every game that has an inbuilt photo screenshot system. That's a plus for me, because you know what I'm like. I like my photos and my screenshots.
Yep.
At least, maybe not anymore, because I've now developed into video, but hey, still kind of the same thing. I can still use that video. That's a suite as a camera.
Yep. Hey, that's the last bomb. I've disarmed it.
I've also found that you're way ahead in the game than I am, I think. Is that most of the missions are kind of repetitive-ish, like you're always kind of doing the same thing.
I'm doing this is a side mission, eh?
Yeah, but even like the main missions, they're pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I'm
still pretty early on, but
how early on? Like, what is the last thing you've done?
The one mission that I'm doing right now, quit halfway, is where you go to the first like bomb site. You have to go underground, and then you find a little fighter blood leg, and you have to do the AR reconstruct.
Yeah, I know where you are. That is very early on.
Yeah, I spent most of my time fucking around the city.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm currently doing. I'm probably going, after I've done, after I literally captured every area, that's when I'm going to take a break from the game. And then just come back to it once things have been patched and such.
Yeah.
Because I am noticing
The
that.
only missions that I found that are very different are like the last like main missions in the regions where you do like the region liberation thing.
Oh yeah, no,
Those are pretty cool.
that's
Like the
practically
one
what
where
I
you
want
have
to
to
do.
get that spider bot and go all the way up the tower. That was cool as shit.
That was amazing.
I never once shot any sort of parkour in any game, but apparently I'm like half spider bot IRL, so I was just nuked all the way up to the top there. No problem.
I just fell a little bit once.
I kind of like the spider bot in general, to be honest. I really miss though, and I really hope that at least they would allow the spider bot to do this, to walk up walls. That would have been cool. You kind of expect that from a spider.
You were able to do that in Watch Dogs 2 in mission.
Yeah, when you play the giant robot spider.
Yep.
Yeah, that was cool. That's kind of why I expected this to have the same, but nope.
By the way, have you ever noticed like how you can distinguish which cars you can actually get into and which ones you can't?
I've never found a car that I couldn't get into.
No, but like, as in, which one you're stealing, which one you're not stealing.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of like driving around with like a little Wi-Fi icon or whatever.
Yeah, with a little A for automatic.
Yeah, it's like a drone that's driving around, just waiting to be taken.
Yeah, and I just, whenever I see such a car, I'm like, okay, grab.
Might as well, right?
I mean, hey, make sure that I don't have to run.
Exactly. I mean, I just watched you run through half a block here, but
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, but this was pretty close by still.
What did you do to the Riddle? I know.
There we go.
I know would have taken a car of like 2 meters.
The Riddle, you know, would have stolen a car even if there is someone in it. Also, job done.
Job done. That was easy. Wrench to the face, bitch.
Yep.
That helmet of yours didn't help whatsoever.
Nope. Sabotage. Those are fun.
One thing I really do like, by the way, is whenever you like scan an NPC and you like save them as a potential recruit, the game will automatically kind of put them up the list of NPCs that are related to other NPCs. Because the Albion guard guy I found, he was like beating up some guy, so I scanned the guy because I was like, yep, I want you because holy shit, you've got an assault rifle. And obviously really useful your uniform. But I couldn't immediately recruit him because I didn't have the deep profiler yet. I was like, fuck, I need to wait. But because he was in my list, a couple of blocks later, I watched some other Albion guards arrest someone, and that someone ended up being the uncle of the guards I scanned initially. Which
Yeah.
I then used to recruit him, which is pretty cool. Like that's the kind of like storytelling.
Yeah. No.
That I like.
Yeah. No.
Like
That.
the random generated kind of story things.
Yep. It's
also
honestly
kind of-
amazing.
Which is kind of also this is kind of the XCOM type of gameplay where there isn't really a narrative, but because there's so much RNG involved in the game, you kind of make up your own story. Like every single mission in an XCOM game kind of feels like there's at least some sort of like squad narrative involved. Whenever like you see one of your soldiers grab the other and run out the fucking battlefield, with guns flying by them and all that.
Guns flying by them. Yeah, no, if guns fly by them...
Every alien is like throwing everything at them.
Yeah, no, they're not even shooting bullets. They're just throwing their guns like,
They're
fuck
throwing the
you!
guns 'cause they're all empty. Like, oh fuck, I need to throw this.
So I need to get into this area and destroy a vehicle.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yep, just need to open the door for me. There we go. Door is open. Arm the trap. There we go.
Yeah.
Then going up here. Interact to destroy. Yay, I sabotaged! And now I just run back through the same door that I came in with. And just GTFO.
Ostensibly for broadcasting safety notifications to nearby optics, really all it does is bombard them with propaganda.
Okay.
Or rather,
That was an easy mission.
it did.
I love the very
In
easy
this
ones.
game, you've got two different difficulties of missions. You've got the one where there's basically a whole single guard and like a gate. And there's the type of mission where there's 5 different types of drones. There's 2 of those fucking big ass drones. There's 1,000,001 guards, a fuck ton of gates. If you want to open the gate, you have to run all the way into the compound where you need to go to open the fucking gate. Where you can only get after opening the gate as well.
No.
And then there's like one in like a little back room. There's like one little spider bot entryway, and then on the other side of the complex, there's where you get the spider bot.
Oh, hell.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. They'll be fine.
And then there's also the type of mission where you walk up into the compound, you need to download something, and there's like a camera right next to it. And like, oh, well, there you go. Hop into the camera, download it, and you're done. You didn't even have to go inside.
I need to make a picture now.
Can you do that with a CCTV camera?
Nope.
That's a lie.
How the fuck do I get down there? I mean, obviously. Alright, let's see. Boom! Fuck you! Fuck you! Sorry,
One skill I also really like is one of the first skills you get is the fucking cloak. Because whenever you end up in like a fist fight, you can just cloak up and immediately get a free takedown. I've abused the fuck out of that.
Oh, I haven't actually.
Because if you have to go up against like a boss level character or whatever, like someone that's very difficult to take down, you just cloak up, you walk up to them, and you can just get a free takedown. Just an instant kill right there.
I don't actually use that all too often.
You know, I do, because the cloak allows you basically to get through pretty much everything. Except for like an actual locked gate, but all those little scanners and cameras and such, you just walk through. And that's such a quick cooldown where you're like, you cloak up, you uncloak, you cloak up, you uncloak. Especially if you've got a character that has a reduced hacking time. And the guy I use actually has a nerfed hacking time, so it takes even longer, but honestly, you don't really need to hack anything if you've got a light machine gun. You don't need to be solo at all. You just walk in, you shoot them all to shit, and then you go out. There you go, mission done.
So I need to find a way to get underground here, but I have no clue.
Oh yeah, you're a construction worker, right? Just start digging.
Alright, where's the drill?
Just get your shovel out and just diggy hole.
Hey, there's actually something here. There's also a data finger, so I can probably around here.
Yeah, it's some tech points, I think.
Yeah, tech points. Then I assume it's on this construction area.
It's probably going to be like some sort of tunnel somewhere.
Oh, fuck you.
Wait, this just all message coming from Josie that's like 2 pages long.
Rip. There we go. I tapped someone else on the back of the head with my wrench. Because I hate enemies. There we go. You're down now as well. Deserved.
Honestly, sometimes you kind of kill them with a melee weapon and then you scan them and they're like, yeah, they didn't need to go to a hospital. Bitch, I kicked their face in with a wrench. They're dead as shit. No way they're going to a hospital. They're dead, dude.
Yeah, but I think they just don't want to randomly kill off.
Like, you absolutely riddle them with like the nail gun and they're like, yeah, I've got some breathing problems. Yeah, your entire throat's open. That's why you're having breathing problems. You're dead, dude.
Yeah.
And then you hit them with like a single bullet out of a rifle and they're like, they just die immediately. Like, this person is dead. You are a horrible piece of shit. Like, really? Really? A single bullet kills them instantly, but a couple of wrench blows to the face, about 16 of them. That's fine. You know how big this wrench is? There's nothing left of your skull. Okay?
Yeah, no, true. Where the fuck is his entrance?
I also really think that the game would have improved if you could easier, like, quicker. You can like switch to your other characters quicker. But you go up to like one mission as one guy, you quickly switch to the next, and within like a second, you're at roughly the same place with the other character. So if you're in like a mission and you come up a situation like, shit, I wish I had this character with me, you can just kind of call them in. I know that you can kind of do that, but it's not really efficient because you get into at least a 10-second loading screen, and then you're teleported out of the map, kind of not very close to where you left off. So it's kind of annoying. And I feel like if they're going to allow us to build up a team, there needs to be somewhat of a reason for it. I kind of understand that in Iron Man mode, that's the reason right there. Because if you lose all your characters, you die, so you want to have a lot of them. But in normal mode, there really isn't that much of a reason to start building up a team. Once you've got what you need, you're kind of done. Just a bit of a letdown. But knowing Ubisoft, there'll be plenty of patches coming, so hopefully most of the stuff will be added. And if not, maybe they'll come up with something else.
For fuck's sake. Of course I turned the drone off that I wanted. There's an entrance there that I can use. Yes! 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 Right, photographic evidence. That's what I was working towards. In the city of London. Next thing is the hacked CTOS hub.
Schematics for an advanced drone system. Albion call it GOG OS. Catchy. I'll study these and see if they haven't forgotten something. Some exploitable weakness. Never know when it might come in handy.
Good thinking, Bagley.
So I've done yet another objective now. I'm taking over London. One location at a time.
I also found that some of the NPCs, because obviously they're pretty much randomly generated. At least that's what I expect. That's what I do. But holy shit!
No. You also find characters that are related in such a way that you've already dealt with. You actually find those back again as well.
Yeah, but like most of the ones that you can actually find out just walking about and recruiting, obviously because they're randomly generated, sometimes they don't really look right or sound right. Because I had an old lady, and then when you talk to her, it sounds like a teenager. She's like, "Oh wow, you're with that sick? Fuck yeah, dude, that's so cool!" Like, it's an old lady that looks like she's about in her 60s. And you're like, that doesn't really fit, right?
No, true.
acting like she's just a day over 18. You're like, something's iffy there. And sometimes you find like a normal-looking like business guy, like a man in a tuxedo, like he's just average guy. And then when he opens his mouth, he sounds like a wannabe gangster. He's like, "Yeah, man, hey man, let's go." Meanwhile, he's like this nerdy-looking white guy.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a second, sir.
There we go. Next location hacked. The city of London is.
A bit like ours too.
It's possible some of Sabine's or Dead's colleagues have identified
Wow.
Albion here, as well as set up down here.
Doubtful. They would have attempted contact by now. This is someone else. Of interest to Albion, apparently.
Someone's doing
You better
weird
search
shit.
the place.
I like that camera was basically from that one mannequin's POV and you were flipping everyone the bird.
Yeah.
One thing I also can't get over is that Sabine character is voiced by someone that does a character in Black Flag, and whenever she opens her mouth, I just hear that one character from Black Flag.
Ah.
Locked. Whatever this console is hiding, it'll stay hidden until you find the password. Get me some low-level package data from those nearby computers, and I can piece it together.
I also saw something on the
That's a
internet
start,
just
but I'll
some
need
time
more.
ago.
Search the other computers.
Let me send you the link because it's pretty fucking cool. A little bit expensive, so I'll sure as shit never get it. But it's nice to know it's out there. Let me send you a link in Discord so you know what you're fucking talking about.
Okay.
Basically, that's just one website that has like their own little customized Lego builds that you can buy. And they just so happen to have made one with the skyline. And not gonna lie, it actually looks good. Like it actually looks like a skyline, which is not something you say about Lego. Usually it looks somewhat kind of like what they're trying it to look like, but because it's Lego, it doesn't look quite right. But this one actually gets the job done quite nice.
To the console and let's see what it's hiding.
And hack the console.
There we go. That's not even a console, that's a DJ turntable.
The data and shored up their security.
What kind of storage? What kind of shit is stored there? It's fucking 6 beats.
I don't know.
Find anything interesting,
Are you
Bagley?
committing music piracy?
Surveillance records
Yeah.
stolen, I assume. For
Albion surveillance records.
All staunchly anti-Albion.
I don't like the sound of that.
They're all set to be
Those aren't
rehabilitated,
supposed to be
which definitely
stored on a
means they're about
fucking
to have
DJ
jumper cables
turntable.
strapped to their perineum. Best get moving.
At that point, they're basically asking them to get hacked.
Yep. I did my mission though. Oh yeah, this part I stole. Next mission is Mind Games, which is the area for the city of London. Pretty much right next to it. Nice.
The borough is ready to rise
Well,
up. I dare say the jackboot's on the other foot.
I also, at least initially, really got fucked up by driving around in the city because the roads are kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Information we'll be interested in.
It also doesn't help that obviously because it's in London, everything is kind of reversed. I kind of got used to that by playing Forza Horizon because it's in Australia and it's kind of the same thing. But it kind of messed me up initially because I kept finding that I was driving on the other end of the road, and because the streets are quite narrow, it just fucking run into everything. I think the first time I got into a car, I killed like 6 people.
Well then.